Beer Man. Hey, how's it going, everyone? How you guys doing tonight? Today, where we from in this beautiful world? Um, hey, welcome to another Beer and Cheese Tuesday. Ready to taste some new cheese and beers again for you and see if they go well. Hopefully, we got some good choices here. I know we got a great panel, though. Thank you guys for being here. We got Bumpy Road Brewery and Miscellaneous Brew Reviews. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Right on. Mary and Butch is in the chat. Cheers to you, and cheers to everyone that comes on up. If anyone wants to come through the back end, if you have a beer and cheese, just join us, man. I'll put the link up too if you need it. Just have those two items. Maybe 15 minutes after, I'll say, hey, yeah, no more people. No, I'm just kidding. We only have 3 people on the panel, so you're happy to come on up. All right, let's go ahead and I'm happy to have you up. I don't know what I'm talking about right now. Let's just stop talking. Okay, let's bring Bumpy up.
All right.
Cheers.
So the cheese that I'm bringing tonight is from Boar's Head. This one says new on the package. This is a caramelized onion jack. And this is what the cheesy looks like. Cut it into some fun shapes there.
Nice.
So looking nice. I can tell you just opening up the package, which is a pain in the butt, but opening up the package was it left my nose with a nice caramelized onion aroma. Just like if you're cooking onions, like sauteing them in a skillet. The beer that I chose to pair the cheese with tonight is from Litherman's Limited. They're out of Concord, New Hampshire. And this one is called Mischief, Gold, and Piracy. It's an English porter, and it comes in at 4.7% ABV.
I got a feeling that's going to work. That cheese is good. I've had that.
Yeah, I'm glad that it has a good aroma. I haven't tried it yet, but just the aromas alone are so strong with the onion that I think that it probably will be a good match with something like this that might have some good robust type flavor notes as well. I haven't tried this beer ever before either, so I don't know what it tastes like yet. But yeah, the head on that, it's a little bit of a kind of light khaki colored head, very tight, frothy, bubbled head, and pretty dark. Some like reddish amber colors coming through the bottom there when the light hits it, but pretty dark porter for sure. So, cheers.
Nice. Cheers, man. All right, sounds good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bumpy. All right, cheers, Miscellaneous.
All right. So, today I've got a cheese. It's a product of Spain. The name of the company is called Don Juan. This is their Don Wine. This is a goat cheese soaked in white wine. There's the
Thanks,
clean
Brewery.
it up. God damn it. Shit ass camera. There we go. Ounce and a half for $9.25. Pretty spendy. That's what the cheese looks like. It's got a nice purple rind. That's actually the cheese. You can eat that. I found that out after I cut some of it off. But yeah, it's a white cheese with a nice, deep, rich purple
Wow.
rind, which is edible. Yeah, and then the beer I've got is from Motor Works Brewing Company out of Bradenton, Florida. This is 6.8. This is their Mango Habanero IPA. So something a little fruity, a little spicy.
Interesting. Cool.
Yeah. Every time I see a pepper beer on the shelf or chili beer, I'll pick it up. Right. So yeah. Appearance. pretty clear. Not brilliant. Slight haze. Soapy looking head, but it is pretty frothy. Little effervescence, golden color, almost golden honey. Yeah.
Nice.
Mango. There's mangoes in there, that's for sure.
That sounds
Smells
really
pretty good.
interesting, man. Cool. Right on, man.
Cheers, guys.
Cool. Thank you,
Jammer
Miscellaneous.
fans in there saying to drop the link.
Drop the link. All
It's that
right.
beer and cheese.
Here, thanks, Miscellaneous. Yeah, bring it up, dude. Cool.
Cheers, Craig. Burley.
Cheers, Craig. Yep. Right on. Jammer, hey,
Burley,
thank you very much.
With the money
Rock.
drop.
Yep.
Keep
Cool, man.
Buying Beer Man's cheese.
I'll go, and then we'll let Jammer up. So, so what I have is a 3-month-old aged Manchego from Spain. I forget how you said this again. Let's see, how do you say that? Quixote. It's from the land of Don Quixote, a Spanish taste adventure.
Oh, Don Quixote.
Howdy.
I know who you're talking about.
But yeah, perfect for tapas. That's that, and then this is the cheese. It's got like, is that how you say it, Coyote? I don't even know, dude.
I don't know.
How do you
heard that
do?
name before.
Hi. So cool, yeah. Cheese is oily. It's got a big old fat rind and stuff. It's really slick and slippery, and smells kind of like pungent, kind of like a real strong salty sour cheddar or something. I don't know, but we'll get into that. Let's get the beer going here. So I'm so not prepared today, dude. I think I got lit a little too much earlier. This is from Block 15. It's called the Black Light. It's a black lager or a Schwarzbier. It's a brewed by Block 15 out of Corvallis, Oregon, somewhere east of me. What is the percentage? I'm looking for you. 5.25%. Very, 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 very precise. What's up, Jammer? Cheers. Yeah, let's pour this. So how old is it? When did they package it? 820? Maybe a month and a half.
That's still good.
Yeah, not bad.
It's a lager beer.
They were saying porters, stouts, like probably maybe lighter one. I don't know. We'll just see how this goes. Then you said fruit beers, so I almost want to try that now. But this poured about just under a finger head. It's a dark beer, good, nice black opaque beer. You can't see through it. Kind of a chocolate color going to the nose. It's got that crispy kind of lager essence in it. It's also got some nice toasty brown bread kind of crust things going. A little bit of caramel, a little bit of chocolate. Very nice. Yeah, I am looking forward to this. We'll see how it goes. Let's bring up Jammer when he's ready. Right on. Good to have you here. With his knife and all. Here we go.
What's up, guys?
All right. Cheers.
How's it going? So do I present the beer or the cheese first? I'm just jumping in. I'm parachuting into this.
Do what you want.
It's
either or.
It works either way. Yeah, you can do what you like. Oh.
Sorry, I think I had a little internet thing there for a minute, but we just do I just kind of do it like a regular show? We just do like the presentation first?
Yeah, just present it and do a little smell. Just kind of give everyone an idea. And then we'll get into it after.
Well, my cheese is a little lamer, so I'll start with my cheese. I'm doing a Tillamook sharp cheddar.
Nice. Nothing lame
so
about
this
that.
Is something you can get in the grocery store. It's not like, it's going to be a crazy thing like, Beer Man has. It's like really so here's a little wedge right here I'm just going to cut into. And I'll just do the appearance, and it's like, so weirdly enough, Tillamook is way paler than other cheddars I see. It's a very like creamsicle pale orange, and this is their extra aged sharp cheddar. And like obviously a fresh cut piece is where you're going to get the best aromas from, and it's got a nice kind of just light, creamy, almost like a parsley kind of green oniony weird kind of like, I get kind of like a sharp kind of like note kind of popping out there. So that's good. The beer, I already poured this, but I'll still show the can. I got Weldworks again. This is a lemon meringue pie Berliner.
Nice.
Brewed with lemon, graham cracker, milk sugar, and vanilla. I actually got this cheese after I bought the beer because I thought a nice sharp cheddar would go with the the sharpness of the cheese. The sharpness would go with the tanginess or whatever. So yeah, that's what I got, guys.
Awesome.
Nice. You can pour your beer.
Oh wait, yeah, here's the beer. I should probably show.
Oh.
Yeah.
There, go for it. Yeah.
So here it is. The head was very not long lasting. It's 4.7%. No IBUs listed, but usually their beers like this are very low IBU. It's obviously this like very milky kind of color here, and the nose is wow. It just nose is like lemon meringue pie all the way, and then a lot of graham cracker.
Nice. Yes.
Sounds good.
I like the graham cracker in.
You muted yourself by accident.
Oh shoot! I'll just stop talking because I went nowhere with that. Thank you, man. Thank you, Jammer. Thank you. All right, let's go to Bumpy. Let's go back.
Oh, it's me again. So I've been sipping on this beer just a little bit and stuff. So I'm going to go with the beer first because I've also been eating the cheese. But hopefully I've given my mouth some time to wash down the cheese. The aromas on this, it's very light. There's like a light amount of, okay, so if you think of like coffee and you make yourself a cup of coffee, and this is like the roasty malts are coming off, like you put 1/8 of the amount of coffee that you need to make a cup of coffee. It's like super diluted on the smell of the roastness, but it's slightly there. There's that gives way to some of the fruity type notes that are coming through from the yeast, because they do use London ale yeast in this.
Oh wow!
So it's got a little bit of a fruit note to it.
Could you show the can one more time, man? I just I kind of like.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah.
Eagles.
That's cool looking.
I'd like to say that there's a little bit of a hoppiness in the aroma as well.
Nice.
Kind of on the a little bit on the floral side. Anyways, cheers.
Cheers. Oh, that's cheesers, man.
Medium bodied, lower carbonation level to this one. Yeah, it's got, once again, that like really watered down type coffee roasty note. It's pretty wet on the palate up front, with kind of a chalky, drying finish. Bitterness is mild, but balancing to the brew. It's not sweet at all. I wouldn't say it was sweet. It's an English porter. There's not much else going on besides that kind of like really bland coffee type note, and maybe like a little bit of a floral type bittering finish. All right, let's see what the cheese is like. Give me a big old piece. So as you can see, it's kind of floppy and bendy and flexy.
What do
And
you got again? Sorry, man. Again, I'm coming in late. Just want to know what the cheese was.
Boar's Head caramelized onion jack.
Oh, I missed that. Oh man. Oh, wow. That sounds
Yeah,
really unique.
It smells like it did just out of the package, like I described. I mean, it's like
Nice.
sautéed
Nice.
onions, like
Sounds good.
Oh wow.
smell that you
Boar's
get when
Head's
you're
solid,
sautéing
man. I
onions
like
to that
Boar's Head.
caramelized point. If you had like a cast iron skillet and you just get those things to just about black. And that's what this cheese basically smells like.
Wow, that's nice, man. That's
Yeah, it's like when you saute the onions down where they get kind of like jammy.
nice.
That's a good cheese.
Nice.
Cheese itself, it's a very kind of it would be a great melting cheese. I mean, that's the way that it eats. It's very soft, and it does just kind of break down in the mouth real easily. It's so tough to get past the onion flavor, but I would say it's like a rich butter. It's kind of got that butter note, like if it was freshly churned butter by like an Amish person or something. It's like a little.
It almost sounds like a French onion soup. Where they have the cheese with caramelized onion on top, but you could just put that on a cracker and get that same flavor, right?
Yeah. That or hell of a good onion dip. It's kind of similar type notes to that.
Nice, man. That sounds good. That's cool.
Yeah, this would be perfect on. I mean, if you wouldn't even have to do like an onion burger. You just put this cheese on there. It's got plenty of onion flavor. So
you just throw that
cheeseburger with this, and you got yourself an onion burger. Let's go ahead and it just lasts the cheese flavor. So I already ate the cheese basically. Let's drink. I almost choked. Trying to drown myself here. So after eating the cheese, that lingering onion flavor, taking a swig of the beer, you get a lot of the same notes from the beer, where it's that kind of mildness. And then as it goes down, the onion's not as strong afterwards, but it still kind of has that lingering onion thing going. So now we drink and then eat the cheese, which I already know the cheese is going to way overpower this.
Is it dry enough to kind of like do that drying on the palate where it washes away the cheese?
Mm-hmm.
Does it kind of clear your palate a little bit before the bite?
A little bit.
That always makes it more enjoyable, when you can get the juxtaposition.
Yeah. Eating the cheese afterwards, it's got the your tongue still has like that dry, powdery. It's still that kind of real watered down coffee note. A little bit of that floral note, and then the cheese comes in. The onion and the butteriness of the cheese and everything, it really does mix well with this beer either way. Even though this beer is not as powerful with the flavors as I was thinking it would be, it's still allowing a lot of the greatness from this cheese to still be there. It's not destroying it, but this beer still has all the same flavors as well. But now eating and drinking together, either which way, before, after, it doesn't matter with this. You're getting both the flavors all combined, and it does work. It does work pretty damn well together. So
sounds like the only negative thing is it's maybe too robust with the roastiness and the onion and everything at once, maybe like with all that roasting.
No, I was hoping that this would be more robust. Like, I don't like coffee. Like,
okay,
I like coffee, but I like it to be like a sweet coffee. So like if I get like a black coffee, like I don't like to eat coffee around too. So if I drink a porter or a stout, that's like I try to stay away from coffee porters. 'Cause
Okay,
most of them are just like straight up black coffee type
Black coffee,
notes to
yeah.
me. So I'm just like, that's not my cup of tea. In the time of coffee. So I don't mind that it's a little bit weaker in the coffee realm, but I was hoping for some type of more of a robust flavor out of this one. But it still works. Like I said, this cheese, I don't know, just it still allows even the weaker notes of the beer to still show. So it's kind of amazing.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Nice,
Cool.
man.
Well, thank you, Bumpy.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, that cheese sounds especially amazing. That's great cheese.
Yeah, it does. Sounds really good. I like onions too. Thank
Yeah,
you,
it is.
Bumpy.
Sounds bomb.
All right. Cheers, Miscellaneous.
All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got a little more information on the Motorworks here, the mango habanero IPA. So yeah, like I said, it's 6.8. It's got 65 IBUs. Like with mango, they said seedless red Savinia habaneros. This won a silver medal in the 2018 World Beer Cup. It won a gold medal in the 2000 U.S. Beer Open Championship. Won a gold medal in the 2020 U.S. Open Beer Championship and a bronze medal for 2020 Best Florida Beer Championship. Yeah, so we'll get right into it. Still got a little bit ahead there, and this is an unfiltered IPA, so that makes sense why it's a little bit cloudy, even though it looks West Coast. Yeah, so definitely on the nose. Like I said, mango's right up front. Nice citrusy tropical fruits, almost like candied tropical fruits. Very, very nice. Like it's a mild floral hoppiness to it. Other than that, I'm really not picking up no malt build on this. Looks pretty good, smells good. They said they use seedless habanero, so it's probably not going to pack that punch, but you never know. Cheers, guys.
Cheers. And cheers.
Ooh. It's got a bitter bite to it, and there's a little bit of heat. That was not what I was expecting on the nose. Wow. Totally flipped the script on me. So, definitely medium bodied. I'd say medium low carbonation. It's got a bitter finish. 65 IBUs. It's one of the bitter ones that I've had at 65. Once you get past that initial bitterness, it's there. You get that sweet tropical citrus notes out of it. Very, very mild spice. It's there. I definitely would, if you have like a reflux problem, this might hit you and mess you up a little bit. It's not overly spicy. It just drinks a little bit heaty, if that makes any sense. Not boozy, just a little bit warm from the habanero. But does have a sweetness to it as well. It's I wouldn't say balanced perfectly, but bitterness does seem to drop off at the end, leaves the palate dry. It's pretty good. Definitely a pretty good drinkable beer. Little, I would definitely say it's more like a West Coast style, obviously by appearance, but that's good. I like it.
Sounds like it would pair well with the cheese, just with all those contrasting notes countering the creaminess and the everything else.
Yeah, for sure.
I think it definitely could create. I guess we'll see. Yeah, it could create a good combination.
Yeah. So they got the Don Juan, the Don wine. This is a goat cheese soaked in red wine.
Oh wow, nice.
Spain.
Nice.
Yeah. So the cheese, salty. Very hits you up front with the salinity. Mild for a goat cheese on the barnyard smells, you know. Sometimes you get that goat cheese and you can really smell the goat. It's like sometimes it has that petting zoo kind of.
I love goat cheese, but yeah, sometimes it can go off the rails. Yeah, it can just go crazy. I got a goat. If you guys can see, I got a goat right behind me in the picture. So yeah, we got like some goat love right there, you know.
Nice.
Hey, Drewski, what's up?
Drewski, you got
You got cheese and beer, dude?
I got some
I was not what I was
cheese,
expecting.
man.
You woke up from your nap, eh? What's up, Drewski?
A big old hunk of Swiss. Yeah.
Dude, that totally caught me off guard.
All right.
Nice,
All right.
dude.
Miscellaneous.
How's that
Yeah.
cheese smell over there, Miscellaneous? Does
I'm
it
gonna
smell good?
tell you,
Smell like
I was
feet?
shell shocked when
Smell like fucking in between my toes? You know how that smells, don't
Miscellaneous
you?
is like Michelin
Yeah.
tires
I
with
will fly to
miscellaneous.
Michigan.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
But yeah, a little bit nutty. It's definitely got it's got like that cheddar cheese kind of tangy zinginess on the nose. Yeah. So I didn't know if I could eat that initially, but I can. That purple rind, that's actually cheese. I was kind of weary when I first opened it up. It looked a little waxy, but I'll get a piece with that here in a little bit.
Don't want to interrupt you, Miscellaneous, but I recently got from Murray's Cheese Shop at Kroger. I got some Merlot soaked Bella Vitino, and it had that same exact purple stuff on the outside, and I just ate it. I just said screw it, and I ate it.
Yeah, you can eat that. That's a it's
Yeah.
a good cheese. I've had that.
I think is it the same? Has it got a similar rind, or you said it's more waxy? Is it more like hard?
No,
waxy?
it looked waxy. This cheese
is it wet, kind of like that Bella Vitino?
It is a greasy cheese.
It's like wet, kind of greasy. Yeah, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
This sounds a lot more pro-am than the Murray stuff, though. Like, this is another level.
Yeah.
You're at the pro-am.
So it's very, very light, delicate cheese. Melts almost instantly. You don't really get that powdery mouthfeel that you get sometimes with goat cheese. Like I said,
Nice.
It's got a nice salt kick to it. Rich. It's nutty. Like I said, it's got a very now that I taste it, it's not like a cheddar kind of tanginess. It is more like that drier goat cheese, like that you have on like carnitas or whatever. Not the soft spreadable kind, the more the crumbly dry. It's a little bit grassy, earthy, and like I said, very mild on the goat. It's not too barnyardy, which I can appreciate because some of these you eat them and you're like, God. It's like you're milking the goat yourself. Anyways,
with your mouth.
You guys eat goat cheese. I know Beer Man loves goat cheese, and some of them are way more barnyardy than others. So
I think Beer Man was born as a goat.
I have.
Beer Man, congratulations on the beard coming back. Oh my God.
Coming back.
All right, Miscellaneous is eating.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
Looking good. Just in time for fucking Christmas. That motherfucker should be fucking
maybe a little early
by fucking Christmas.
Sorry.
If you go by the grocery store, it's definitely we're getting towards Christmas.
Miscellaneous is talking.
Anyways,
sorry, man.
So the cheese worked out really well. That really high like bitterness that I was getting, that cheese cut a lot of that down, made it a lot more mild. Brought out a little bit more sweetness in the beer. Mango,
that sounds amazing.
More fruit forward, and that little heat with that, it was
wow.
It's quite pleasant. I'm very surprised because this was a very off the cuff kind of thing. I had this cheese for probably 3 weeks, and I was like, I have no idea what's going to go with it. It's good. I did go cheese before beer. Let's try beer before cheese.
Cheesers.
So,
yeah, cheesers. Cheers. Cheese. Prost.
I'm trying my best to be professional.
Easy.
Definitely cheese before beer on this one, but I do get it. It's hard with these wine-infused cheeses because they only penetrate into the cheese so far. I mean, you can see the side of that. It barely even gets in there.
Yeah.
But if you get more of that rind, you'll definitely get more of that red wine. But overall, very good. I am impressed. This is really good cheese. My wife might not even get any.
All to yourself.
Yeah, that's it, man.
Cool,
Cheers.
man. Thank you. Cheers.
On to the
Cheers, man. On the
Drewski.
Jammer.
My God.
Oh no, Jammers.
We'll go Jammer. Yeah, Jammer. Yeah. And we'll bring
Oh, thanks, man. Like you technically have the seniority. You could go before me, beer man.
No. Nope.
So I at least have I'll start with the beer. I at least have a high quality beer. My cheese is a little ghetto. I might as well have brought Velveeta or something, but we'll get to that. So Weldworks, like a lot of people, they had a lot of success with their key lime pie Berliner. So they just tried doing the lemon meringue. Like I've seen a lot of key lime pie Berliners. Even the lemon meringue has been done a lot too. But I think they do a very good lemon meringue. I think it's very tasty. 4.7%. This was canned on 9/10, so September 10th. So less than a month old. Not that it matters too much with like a sour, Berliner style wheat ale, but it's nice to have it fresh. It's lower ABV, so less chance of being oxidized or having, losing some of the flavor combinations and stuff. So, just like real creamy. I mean, I get the graham cracker way more on this than their key lime pie. I mean, it's like massive graham cracker. I mean, it really smells kind of like a meringue pie. You can almost smell that like sort of like burnt on the top cream kind of like, caramelization in there. I don't even know how they did that, but it smells good. Go in for a taste here. Yeah. No,
Sure.
possibly, yeah.
Whip the shit out of them.
Cheers.
That's like meringue.
I did already have a can of this earlier, so I'm like pretty used to the taste. So I'm gonna try to dig into it a little more. It's just I love the can art too. I'll try to get like a shot of that because it really, you can just see these little like lemons with the little. I mean, it on point with the art, on point with the flavor. I mean, Weldworks never really disappoints. I mean, it could be a little higher ABV at 4.7. You're not really gonna get too much of a buzz, but I did. I think I got a good cheese to go with it. So again, Tillamook sharp cheddar. This is kind of a grocery store cheese, kind of like very similar to Drewski Brewski, just grabbing a chunk of cheese out of the aisle and just going with it. I love it. That's kind of like that's how we've eaten cheese all our lives, right? Like you get what you can get at the grocery store. I love going to specialty shops, but when I didn't actually think about being on this show today when I picked it out, I was just like kind of wanted just a clean cheese. I don't think they use the antibiotics or hormones in this. And I just like, it's like a working man's cheese, like a good version of a working man's cheese, kind of like a platinum gold Velveeta. That's what I'll call it. So I'll cut off a new little piece here. I'm gonna try
call them Velveeta fucking cheap. Velveeta's good shit.
I don't even know if it's cheese. It's like chemical stabilized. So I went thin to win. I got a really thin piece with the cheddar. If you're gonna get any flavor out of it, it's a real thin, nice little thin slice. So
you want that point cut?
Yeah, I grabbed whatever knife I could. It happened to be this guy, so it's ghetto. I mean, it's Velveeta.
I was wondering what you were using to cut it with, because a lot of them.
If I try to do any Jason Voorhees kind of like murdering with this, it's gonna take a while. I'm gonna be like cutting away at my victims. So yeah, it's not like the Halloween looking knife, but so. I'll just compare. Everybody knows what a sharp cheddar smells like. So.
Eat it. Yummy.
Well, real quick, the smell. I just want to compare it to other. If it's been a while since you have Tillamook, it's creamier. It's mild. It almost seems to have like an herbiness in there somewhere. I've had cheddars that can mimic a green onion or sometimes a sharp flavor, but it's like a creamy version of that. So here we go. Go.
I will tell you this, dude. A good cheddar and IPAs go great together.
Oh, absolutely.
Hoppy West Coasty IPAs.
So we're about to see what happens when you take a pie beer. But you know what? People put cheddar on apple pie, though, right? Have you ever heard about people,
Yes.
So I thought it
Yeah.
might work,
Good
you know?
stuff. Yep.
Like, so I got some graham cracker. I got some cheddar going in. All right. Getting that nuttiness, getting the cheddar flavor. And then, like, we're just going to mix in some of the pie. No, I got both just going in my mouth. And you know what? It is. It's kind of like a piece of Granny's, macaroni and cheese. Had some pie, did them both. I got it's like a festive. It kind of feels like like a birthday party at grandma's. Kind of what it tastes like.
Nice. That's great. I like that. Birthday party at grandma's.
Nah, it's like cheese, pie. Like, what more could you want out of life if you're just trying to go for a casual experience? And I was just coming in casual. I didn't have any, normally I have some pretty dope cheeses on deck. But
a cheese pie.
You want more cheese? More cheese review?
I got a party in my pants.
I'm thinking about. That's good. That's good cheese pie. What more could you want?
Yeah, a cheese party, like a cheese birthday party. Like your grandma giving you cheese and then giving you a pie. Like you give both because you were a good boy.
Grandma get you a hooker. That's what she does. Get you a hooker and a fucking goddamn bunch of cocaine and weed and shit. And
all right, now we're getting off. We're
a
getting
party.
away from the family friendly content.
I do not know this guy. You too? No, I'm just kidding. I know you. I know you enough. Love you, Drew. Key.
So that's all I got, guys. It's just it's a crazy party. Grandma's boy with
never got me cocaine and hookers. I was joking. My grandma was a fucking
sorry, Jabber.
She was a church lady.
It's okay. I'm done. You guys can just cut. Cut.
All right, we're gonna bring.
Hey, who's that?
Hey, man, what you got, bro? You got some cheese and beer? Yeah, the cheese. That's
he's got cheese and alcohol of some kind.
Big old goddamn hunker.
What brand?
Dude, that's how Bumpy used to eat.
Swiss. I like Swiss, dude.
Our family. Nice.
What kind of beer do you have?
There's the legendary hole.
Heck
There's
yeah,
another
dude.
one
Like
because
Tom
I
and
know
Jerry.
Bumpy likes them holes. Oh, Bumpy. What are you going to do with that?
What kind of beer do you have, Jersky?
Yeah. That's the next qualifying comment. Like, you also have to kind of have a beer. It's okay. It could be anything.
Fucking diabolical IPA.
Oh, it's a... Holy shit,
I
it's even a
should've
craft
known.
beer. It's a craft beer. I'll be damned.
That's Drewski's go-to. It's
Nice,
cheap for
man.
30 rep.
6.66%.
Nice. Yeah, all right. 6.66 and 66. Yeah, you're summoning the cheese devil tonight. Looks like you've been successful.
This beer tastes like shit, dude. I'm not gonna lie, this beer tastes like shit. I'm hoping these fucking cheese dumbs down the shittiness of this beer. This particular beer, like, dude, this is old. This beer is like shit. Oh, it pairs well. It pairs very well. But shit.
You got a little stain on it.
Beer still tastes like shit. But the cheese is good. The cheese is good. And
How long
It's
you
good
been?
stuff.
How long you been awake for? When did you get up from your nap?
why? How'd you know I took a nap?
Because you delete. I saw you live earlier. I said hi. You don't remember?
This is my day off, man. Let me enjoy myself.
More importantly, how many beers did you have before this in multiples of 10?
There was no beers involved.
Oh, in the bed, I'm a
Oh.
liquor drinker.
I'm a fan of that brewery,
Nice.
Drewski.
Anyway, hey, beer man. Hey, we're trying to be professional here. people.
Yes, yes.
Oh.
Come on.
Yeah,
Be
but-
professional.
all right, the cheese is it's delicious. Can't get enough. This is
It
the
looks
way
like a
Bumpy
push pop.
uses.
It looks like
This
you're
is
eating
the way
like a
Bumpy
push
uses
pop, like a
cheese,
yogurt.
by the way. He goes in there and goes, let me eat that goddamn cheese. Wee, wee. Normally I'd eat Swiss on like a ham sandwich or a Reuben or something, you know, or some French onion soup. But I enjoy
You're an
there's a
animal.
legendary hole. Look at that. Just stick.
Oh God. Hey, man.
Oh,
Just
Hey.
on it a little bit.
I can't have that.
There you go.
Ah! No. Where's shit?
I
can't do
mean,
it.
technically, it's not
Hey, man.
pornographic
can't do
because
that.
it's cheese.
What the fuck, beer man? You're gonna get fucking
No, come
copyrighted
on.
because I
Keep
stuck
it
my
together,
fucking
Drew.
tongue in a
You
cheese
can't
hole.
bro. Licking stuff
Come
like
on.
that.
All right.
Talkative
Well,
licking.
anyway, all right. Yeah, it's a delicious cheese.
I love
It's
you.
a
You know I do.
delicious
Come
We're
on.
gonna have Jeremy Vincent do a
It's
fucking remake of
delicious
this one.
cheese. I'm sorry for sticking my
No,
tongue. in
no
the
rimming the
cheese
cheese.
I like your hairy
no
armpits too,
rimming
by the
the
way.
cheese.
And with the beer I have, don't buy this while it's outdated. It's really strong, and it's off-putting. It's piney, and it's absolutely diabolical.
Yeah.
Don't buy it.
All
Don't
right.
buy it.
So it worked. That's all I want to know. Is it working good together, right, or what?
The cheese.
No,
I think
I'm
you
lost.
fucked the
dumbed
internet.
down the
Possibly.
shittiness
The
of
internet's
the
just
beer.
breaking.
Completely lost.
Yeah,
Okay.
the cheese dumbed down the shittiness.
Holy
Or
shit.
maybe my internet's breaking. I don't know what's happening.
My whole brain went to mishmash. All right, so here we go. Back on cue here. Or whatever the fuck.
Yeah. How's
so we
it
got
going,
this
beer
cheese.
man?
Great. Absolutely wonderful.
What's your cheese
So this
again, man?
is-
Sorry, remember
this is
everybody
a
had to
man-
present their
It's
cheese.
a manchego. A manchego.
Oh, the
So
aged
it's 3 months
manchego.
old. Yeah. 3 months, 3 months aged. But it's very breakable, slippery cheese, kind of rubbery. Man, that's good. That's kind of good. Perfect for tapas, they said, or it's good with like Miscellaneous was mentioning like wine and stuff like that. They'd have it with grapes or something next to it or whatnot, and that it actually does taste like it would go very well with that. Actually, right on a platter with grapes or any kind of other fruits and stuff. No, it's really good. It's not slippery or rubbery at all. It's actually mushes into your teeth and your mouth.
Nice.
It's not pungent. It's just kind of like milky and slight salinity to it, but very milky and it's just it's just kind of like this milky, nutty kind of cheese. It's really good. I'm not gonna eat the rind because it has like print on it. So
No, don't
that's
eat
like a
the-
telltale that you don't want to have that, or they wouldn't have put print on it. Yeah, it's nutty and creamy. It's good. Raw milk, like unpasteurized, left at your door from the teat. All right.
What's the
So,
teeth doing around my door?
I want to see it. Okay, I'm not going to get into that. So let's get into the smell real quick. Immediately, I get there's like a chocolate molasses brown sugar toasted like a brown bread crust, a little chocolate, a little coffee. I had it more in the can. I always get it more in the can.
Can you show the can again really quick, man?
That
I don't.
sounds terrible.
Can you show the can again, man? I wasn't sure what you had.
It's called the Black Light. It's by Block 15 out of Corvallis, Oregon.
Oh,
It's
that's fucking awesome.
Oh, nice. So a local.
5.25%. Yeah, very sessionable lager, and it does have that lager crispy. It has that crispiness of like that lager sensation when you smell it. You can kind of get that, but you're getting this biscuity kind of toasty edge. You're getting the crust of like brown bread. You're getting like the chocolates and espresso kind of thing mixed in there. You also get like a molasses kind of like brown sugary kind of thing going on. Yeah, it's nice. It smells really good. It's actually it's more espresso-y than anything, I think. Yeah, more coffee. I don't know if Bumpy would like this one. He's just talking about coffee.
Oh, I love that shit, dude. I love stouts. I love stouts. I love Java
It
stouts.
sounds really good.
Oh my god.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Ooh-wee.
Cheers.
My shit.
Prost.
Light body, light sessionable body, somewhat watery, but leaves kind of that residual flavor that I was smelling.
Residual,
along it.
not residual.
It just kind of leaves it. Well, like kind of whatever residual.
Is there enough bread to make it like a breaded?
Oh yeah, whatever the hell you want to.
It just follows through. It follows through though, through the palate, through the tongue. You're getting all the coffees, the toffees, like a toffee kind of a brown sugary kind of molassesy kind of espresso chocolate, dark chocolate kind of thing. More than anything, you're getting like this real nice brown bread crust maltiness, like a toasty, roasty kind of thing. Very nice, drinkable, wet, watery. Looks deceiving, looks dark, but it's actually pretty wet and easy to drink. Very nice altogether. I mean, that's really all I have to say about that. Let's have it with the cheese, man. Cheese before beer. Yeah.
Cheesers.
Cheese before beer. You're in the clear.
Oh, well, actually, I could say something. I had the beer, right? And then I put the cheese in there, and the fumes from the beer had this like that coffee roasty kind of thing. Went really well with the nuttiness. It was really good.
Wow, nice. That sounds really good.
Yeah.
Mayonnaise.
Oh man, it's dry, very dry.
What kind of milk? What kind of is Manchego made from cow's milk?
I think so.
Okay.
I think it
Looking at
could be sheep or goat.
Hopefully, it's not made from bull's milk.
Bull's balls.
You don't want
I just didn't know, if it was like
goat
goat cheese.
I don't want bull semen, bald milk. That wiped away all the Manchego. It left some nuttiness. That's about it. So I mean, I guess it was good that it's good to mix this with that, like a wetter beer, a wetter, lighter, drinkable, thirst quenching, darker beer that still has that nutty edge. It blends in really well with the nuttiness of the cheese and kind of wipes away any like discrepancies, things that you didn't like. Whether it's salt or whether it's this or that, it's kind of nice. It kind of blended really well. Let's go beer before cheese.
Cheers. Most Manchego variants are unpasteurized using raw sheep's milk.
Sheep's milk, all right. Cool, thank you.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. I thought it might have been because I know it's tangy. It's got a tang to it sometimes when I've had it.
When you go beer before cheese, the cheese just kind of brings in the Manchego. It brings in all the flavors there. At first, like I said, it kind of
cheese
I
nerd.
don't know, it like mixed well with the nuttiness, but then the cheese starts to take over. You get a little more saltiness, a little more creaminess, and then you want more of this to wipe it down.
Nice.
So if you go beer before cheese, you just want more of this afterwards. Yeah, it's just a good it's a good beer to have. I would probably prefer something more fruitier. I think a fruitier beer would go really well with this. So I'll definitely try this again. But yeah, man, I think that went well tonight. Let's bring up Bumpy. Let's go. Let's go solo. Let's do that. Yep, I like that.
Oh my god! Look at them arms. Look at them arms. Show us the guns. Show us the guns. We're gonna use.
So something that Tommy Carroll brought up was because of Jammer fans' knife. Wanted to see what everybody's cheese knife was. So that's my cheese knife. It's an actual cheese knife from. It's a Swiss Army. It's not going to come up.
So it's not just a random steak knife from the Betty Crocker.
It's not just a random steak knife. Yeah, this is the Victorinox, but it needs to be sharpened because it's starting to have troubles cutting the cheese. Which is not good for a cheese
Nice.
knife.
I thought Drewski might have got that reference, but he's a little checked out.
What the hell are you talking about?
I figured you would have liked a good cutting the cheese joke, but never mind.
I didn't even fucking hear it. I'm drunk, dude. I didn't get it. I didn't catch it. I'm too fucking. All right. So, anyway, stop it. This is Bumpy's time.
So the beer from Litherman's Limited, that Mischief Golden Piracy English Porter, wasn't horrible. Like I said, it was definitely lacking in the flavor department as far as robustness of the flavors. It was so diluted that I just wish I had more of the flavors kind of coming out. So I'm gonna go ahead and just give it an 88 out of 100 for that. I haven't had many English porters though. Had a lot of American porters. So it may just be to that style that's kind of how they tend to be, but definitely a little bit lackluster from my own personal taste buds. And then the cheese, damn good cheese. I mean, it's the Monterey Jack was nice. It had, like I said, that kind of good, rich kind of butteriness to it. There might have been more flavors in there that I just couldn't pick out because the onions in this thing were just it was like fresh caramelized onions straight out of the what are those things are called? Frying pan, I'll call it. And I liked it a lot. So I'm going to give it a cheese a 99 out of 100. And then I'm just going to say it definitely did pair. The beer and the cheese did seem to work very well together. So it was a good pairing anyways. I think this cheese definitely could have gone with different beers as well. More robust flavored stouts and stuff like that, I think would have handled it just nicely as well. So yeah. Are we doing shout outs? Are we coming back around for stuff like that, or
Go ahead and shout, yeah.
all right.
Shout it out.
Yeah, so next Sunday's After Dark Beers, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, my channel, Bumpy Road Brewery. Just bring a beer based off of it's dark, based off the malts that are used, the grain profile, making it a dark beer. Any dark beer goes at that point. Looking for a higher SRM, anyways, trying to just get away from like a beer like this. Some people would be like, well, that's a dark beer because it's darker than straw, but it's not.
What about a dark
Is
amber? I've always
it
wondered
a
about
wheat beer?
ambers.
It looks like a
Amber
wheat beer.
ales? How are amber ales? So can
Amber
I bring
ale,
an amber?
amber ale will be fine. Originally, I kind of
Okay,
said
red
it.
ale,
It was
okay.
kind of more of a. I was going for
Like
like
a
a
darker,
theme thing.
yeah.
So I said 18 SRM, but I mean, you're getting up there in the darkness at that. But it was
No, that looks
trying to
like a
shoot for like an 18
blonde
plus
or a wheat.
theme type
beer.
thing. But yeah, amber ale will be fine. Just trying to stay away from the lagers and the regular New England
Yeah.
IPAs or IPAs
Yeah.
that most people would bring.
Sweet.
Getting into the darker stuff, but not sticking just to stouts and porters. So there's that show, and then there is Multi Monday, which I dropped a video today just explaining what the beer is going to be. It's going to be I call it a Gruit. I'm not sure if that's exactly how it's pronounced. It's either Gruit or Groot. Ancient herb spiced beer is another category that it falls into. Basically, it's a beer that's
Yeah, like people know what the
using
fuck you're
hops.
talking about. Does anybody watch that shit? Nobody knows what the
Right.
fuck you're talking about, but maybe a select few.
I actually
Oh, yeah,
watched
I
it.
see that, dude.
Mine-
I
Midas
actually
Touch
watched
is
Bumpy's
one.
announcement
Nobody
video
even
today.
knows about that shit.
Midas
So-
Touch from
I'll
From
watch
Dogfish
it.
Head.
Bumpy.
So that's going to be the
That's
that's going to be the next Multi Monday, which is October 11th. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, is Brew It. Ancient
Whatever the hell that is.
spice beer. In that little short video I posted today, there is a link in the description to Beer Advocate, right to the beer style itself. So if you're having difficulties finding a Brew It, that will at least give you some helpful hints as to what breweries are producing it and what the actual beers are named, so you can go into a store and look for it if it's something that's kind of local to you. All right, cheers. That's it.
Bumpy Road Brewery, everybody. Fucking enjoying the goddamn Groot.
Thanks, Bumpy.
I am Groot.
Everyone get your earplugs in.
I gotta collect my fucking sound. All right. So for the Motorworks, the Mango Habanero, India Pale Ale, it's pretty good. I can see why it won some of those medals. I mean, it's pretty easy drinking. Like I said, this more on the hop wise. I definitely think this leans way more towards the West Coast IPA, which I'm not against. The bitterness on it, it's piney, very, very piney. I wouldn't call it super resonance or anything like that.
Might as well just say
It's this
poopy.
sharp, fresh pine. Habanero comes through great. Mango flavors there. 6.8%. This is creeping into dangerous territory because it doesn't drink like a 6.8% beer. Like I said, I like the floral hoppiness to it with the slight with the major pine. It's good. Would I want to sit down and drink 6 of these in a row? Probably not, but I would. I'd put this at probably. This is one of the better Florida beers that I've had, especially for one of the spicy ones. I'll put this at a 90. It's good,
Nice.
but I would share it with friends. I don't know if this is necessarily like beer mail worthy, but if you were here and we could get it, I would definitely be one I'd throw at you if you were into West Coast style IPAs and you weren't scared of a little heat. Yeah, the cheese. So the Don Juan, the Don Wine. This, I'm not gonna lie, this is one of the better goat cheeses I've had, hands down.
Nice,
It
man.
was different,
Nice.
nice and delicate. The flavors were robust. It just had a lot going on for it, and
Do you mind hinting at the price range? I'm always trying to gauge like the
this
flavor
was,
to price ratio and stuff, you know?
how much did this weigh? This is 5.3 ounces, and it was $9.25 before.
So about 30 a pound if it was a pound, right? Which is normal for a lot of the alcohol soaked
Cheese is
cheeses, honestly.
Yeah, cheese is
Yeah.
spendy, depending on what you buy. Yeah, good shelf life, best before February 16, 2020. That cheese right there, good cheese level. I'm going to leave some room for some other cheese, but I'll put that at 97. That was absolutely fantastic. Like I said, very, very robust for a goat cheese. It just hit on so many different levels. I've kind of got sidetracked because I put my cheese up. There was a lot going on there. I got a little overstimulated, but it's all good, Trixie. Love you, man. Yeah, really good. Other than that, shout out wise, check out Chugs tomorrow. What's the ABV is going to be at 9:00 Eastern Standard Time. Ron Terrio is going to be going live at about 7:20.
Oh, you were talking about the
Gonna
whole
be,
the cheese thing. I see. I just got it.
What's Terrio doing?
Ron's going to be doing tomorrow at 7 around. He usually starts around 7:20. It's going to be beer from your state. So bring
Ron's
beer
a
from
funny guy.
the
He's a
state that
funny
you
guy,
live in.
isn't
You can join that.
Cool.
Or
Yeah.
Thomas Metal 75 is going to be going live at 7:30 with Wild Card Wednesday. You can bring any kind of spirit. It could be wine,
alcoholic drink.
liqueur, hard spirits, beer,
Let's go.
seltzer, whatever you're into. You can join up there. Alex the Beer Master, Friday is going to be Food Fridays at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be pepperoni bread, which is similar to a stromboli. If you're not familiar with it, look it up. It's not that complicated. And we'll shout out John and Ellie. He's got Stout Sundays. Sunday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bring a stout or a porter and join the show. It's always fun. We get a
Big Johnson and Ellie. Big Johnson and Ellie, everybody. Go check it out.
And then what's today? If you're hanging out Tuesday mornings early and you don't have anything going on, Drewski's usually live, drunk, wiling out. So check that out too.
I'm never. Stop it.
Woo! All right. That's all I got.
Thanks, Miscellaneous. Right on. Thank you. Right on. Here we go. Jammer.
Hey guys, so yeah, I'll just do a quick go around. I'm actually really impressed how I slice this piece of cheese. It's paper thin, but it also has like a weird. It looks like a grasshopper leg. Like it looks like a leg of a bug. It's like paper thin. It's got the texture from the knife, and I love it. It's got little ridges. It's just like a little flavor bomb. So I'm gonna do one last kind of trip to grandma's and just over the river and through the woods kind of deal.
Don't drown.
I'm good, man. I needed that full blast. I just needed that, just boom. I'm in Flavor Town right now.
All right, guy.
And it's kind of like a PG rated Flavor Town. There's nothing too strong that your average person wouldn't like. I think you could really just give anybody this piece of cheese and have them chug a small glass of this beer, and they'd be happy. Unless you have a problem with tangy beers. If you really don't like sour stuff, maybe you might be a little, but it's good. It's very low rent compared to everything else except for Drewski. He at least set he at least gave us the bottom to work with. I'm just kidding, man. I love your Swiss bar. But yeah, it's I would say if you're at the grocery store and you want to get a sharp cheddar, I would go with Tillamook before I go with like the Kroger brand or the Walmart brand. I mean, it's not going to have the antibiotics or the hormones. They age it a little bit longer. It feels a little bit less artificial, and it's got a pleasant creaminess that pairs well with pie. So that's how I'll end that. As far as shout outs, I just want to say I want to support all the Sunday shows. Bumpy's, After Dark beers, and John and Nilly's Stout Sunday. John, I love John's such a nice guy, such a great guy. So I just want to do like a Sunday shout out to all the Sunday people.
Nice. Hell yeah.
If you're into good cheddars, dude, man, check out Kerrygold too.
Tillamook's good too. That Kerrygold's really good. Yeah.
That's that Irish cheese.
Nice.
They're good.
I recently, from Murray's, I recently had a cider soaked cheddar that was really good.
Wow.
So it was a local Colorado one, and the same company did a cider soaked Colby that I kind of wanted to, or Jack that I was trying to bring on last week to the Colby Jack show, but it was just one. It wasn't the other, So.
Well.
But I'll try out the Kerrygold. I think I've only had the Kerrygold Swiss. I remember at my grocery store it was on sale for $2.99 for like the 8-ounce package, and it's a great. If you're ever looking for a Swiss that actually has some flavor and doesn't suck like a lot of the domestic stuff, it's really good.
Nice.
Swiss is kind of bland sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, and I don't mind that all the time, but sometimes I'm looking for a good Swiss, just because I'm trying to cut back on sodium lately, and Swiss is honestly the lowest sodium of the cheeses. If anybody cares about sodium, it's Swiss is where it's at if you're looking for a low sodium cheese.
I like Swiss. I've always liked it.
Yeah, but I ate Swiss all the time as a kid. It was just the fanciest cheese I could get at times. So I like messing around with the nice Swisses. But that's it. That's all I got to share. I'm done.
Nice. All right. Thank you.
Just keep his face right
Let's
there.
get.
Just-
Thank
just
you,
do
man.
it.
Thanks, Jen. All right.
Oh, all right. Here we
Drewski,
go.
tell us about it.
All right, the beer. I fucking put that in the goddamn fucking kitchen sink because it's a piece of shit beer. Don't drink it. Well, I mean,
Why do you buy it all
honestly,
the time?
I
man?
used to like that beer, dude. I used to like it. Here it is. Here it is.
Is it old?
There was one in the goddamn hamper over here. No, there's nothing left. This is an empty beer, dude. I fucking threw that in the goddamn. I put it down the sink. It's a piece of shit beer. Don't drink it. It's called Diabolical for a reason. I mean, honestly, if you can get this fresh, it is good. It's a good, goddamn good beer. I'm not, but somehow down the line, I got a poopy batch or something. I don't fucking know. I'm sorry, but it's made with the.
Oh, nice. Cascade and Chinook.
and Chinook.
Nice.
It's North Peak. It's a Michigan company. Obviously, this is right there. Michigan. I'm from Michigan. Normally, I'd say, "Oh, this is a fucking good beer," but
Should be
not
drinking
today.
Bound.
Dude, not today. It's a fucking poopy beer. As far as the cheese goes, this too. I mean, our family. I don't know if that's strictly Michigan. It's VG, ShopRite, your local grocery store, like the cheap brand.
You take that out of the package like it's toothpaste.
I won't lick the hole again.
It looks like a Go-Gurt. Anybody with kids that was a Go-Gurt when they see one.
It's just cheap fucking. It's cheap Swiss cheese, man. It's good. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. It's cheap Swiss cheese.
They're a cheese family. Our family is a cheese family. They're a
Stop
family of cheese.
fucking listening to your fancy ass cheeses, you fuckers.
I brought Tillamook. I brought this is my shield
As
against
long
the
as you
fancy
space out
claws.
the F word, it's okay.
This is like I brought a
Fancy
grocery
ass
store
cheese
cheese too.
Just
Anyway,
count 20 seconds before you say the F word again.
my apologies. I forgot. This is one of those channels. All right.
No. Oh, we
Beer
appreciate you, man. Right on.
Talked beer with the cheese. The cheese dumbed down the suckiness of the beer. Cheese is good though. Cheese is good. It's just go to your supermarket, go to Walmart, get by the Walmart brand of Swiss cheese. You're probably not much different. But look at the holes. You can stick your tongue in one of those and have a good time.
It's like a suction cup. Gotta be careful.
Anyway, shout out everybody watching. Fucking
yeah,
beer
dude.
man.
Nice,
Obviously.
Drewski. I love you, man. Right on.
Suck that motherfucking son, bitch. She's a good goddamn dude.
Yeah.
He's a motherfucking awesome
So are
dude.
you, dude. So are you.
Bumpy Road Brewery. Also a good guy. We will arm wrestle one day, and I will win. I will win.
Bumpy's
Bet
gonna
your
skin
sweet
you.
tender ass. Miscellaneous Magnus. Sub that motherfucker. This guy I never met before. Sub that motherfucker too. Sub them all. Sub them all. Sub them all.
Alright.
Craft beer pours. Where the fuck is that son of a bitch? Craft beer pours. Sub him. Even though I don't know where the hell he is. He'll be back.
No. He
Yeah,
retired, Drewski.
All right. Oh, what happened? No, my shit went big. They got me cussing, man. Fuck. All right, so yeah, this beer. Let's go with the beer. The beer was good. Let's make this quick. because I
Yeah, you gotta
go to the bathroom.
recover. You gotta
I
get
capture
your
the
bearings
moment, and
again.
I gotta go. So no, but the beer is good. This nice lagery kind of feel with the nice roasty, toasty, biscuity shit is awesome. It was a good beer, 5.25%, good sessionable stuff. I liked the I like the dry maltiness of it. It was really nice and just malty. Had a good balance, good finish, good feel all together. Um, I liked it, man. I'll give this a 92 out of 100 for sure. And as far as the cheese goes, nice, milky, slight salinity, slight saltiness. Milky though, very unpasteurized, very kind of just mushy in the mouth. Took a little while to chew it, but very good with fruit. It would be very good. I give this cheese a 94 out of 100. And together, I'm gonna give, because they went so well nuttiness wise, and as weird as that sounds. We don't want nuttiness too much, right? We don't want to be nutting or nutty or anything like that. But let's put those together, and and it makes a 96. It's not bad. It's a pretty good mixture. I definitely recommend a darker beer with a manchego just to try it. I think a fruitier beer definitely would go well. Maybe a more vinnier beer, more winey kind of thing on the wine side. A brute IPA even maybe would go well with it, or something like that. I don't know. Just
Do they make
something
those
to
anymore? I
experiment.
haven't seen a brew.
They don't. Yeah. Well, it's rare. Yeah, they kind
I
of
miss them. I
Every
miss
once
the
in a
brew.
while, you
Every once in a
run
while,
across
yeah.
something.
Every
I
once in a
will
while.
tell you this though, man. I think you said it was kind of mushy. I think stick that thing in the fridge and then go back to it. I mean, because you do always go last. So I mean, usually when I have manchego, it's usually like a crumbly, more hard, like a almost Parmesan style,
That's what I
like a
thought this was going
crumblier
to be
type
like.
of cheese. I think it could. I don't know. I think it might
It's-
just because it was sitting out. Maybe.
Yeah. It was just it was greasy from the get go when I opened it, and it broke like that. So I don't know. Maybe it's just the way it is, but really not a bad mixture though. I really like that. So yeah, good 96 out of 100. I thought I made it good. Let's go 95. 95 out of 100. I changed my shit. 95 out of 100 for the mixture. And so yeah, shout outs for Tuesday will be just another open one, so bring it up. We're gonna keep doing these. They're fun. You guys want to bring a beer and cheese? I'll put the link up outside as well. Just try and keep your ground as much as possible, and space out your F words and all
Stop
that
pointing,
stuff.
bitch.
So yeah, maybe every every hour say the F word.
Come on, go ahead and say
I'm just
that
kidding,
one.
man.
Fun.
Fuck.
It's fun.
All right, so yeah, but no, Wednesday. Wednesday will be like an old beer day again. So 6 o'clock Eastern. I've got one last old one to do. Bumpy's been my main dude there on that one with me. So if he shows up, hopefully he has something. I think you mentioned you had something. So hopefully I'll see you tomorrow, 6 o'clock Eastern, and anyone else that wants to show up. So it is earlier, but it starts our Wednesday, as Wednesdays are very busy for us.
Yeah, they're booked up.
guys.
Yeah.
So yeah,
And
for some
people
reason.
have fun. Have fun. For fuck's sake, you live once.
Have
Have
fun.
fun.
I like that. I
everybody.
like that concept. That's a good thing. So thanks, Drewski. Yes, have fun. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you on the panel. All you guys, man. Start with Bumpy Road.
Yeah,
Brewery,
thanks for
man.
having me on your show.
Thank you.
Jammer, Miscellaneous, Jammer, man, thank you. Miscellaneous Brew Reviews, Drewski Brewski, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you guys having your stuff, bringing it up, being cool. It's been fun. Been a good show. Great chat as well. I mean, where are they? They're over here.
Great
It
chat.
looks like they're over here. My
Just
camera's
like
all wacky wiki.
over. Yeah.
And StreamYard does everything opposite.
Yeah. It's like.
But good chat, good stuff, man. Good people here. I've had a good time this one. So you guys have a good night, day, wherever you're from in this beautiful world. But not after one more sip. And hold on, wait. I gotta get my stupid crap up. Wait. My
Got
outro.
You like
on the
outro?
Not after one more
Like,
sip.
do you have a
Cheers.
graphic?
Cheers. All I smell is onions.
Yeah.